Hello, Marissa here with elementarySchoolCounseling.org, a place where school counselors can go to find the resources and support they need to run effective school counseling programs. Welcome to our 7th video podcast called Bookworm Chic. I don't know about all of you, but this summer I've been catching up on my reading. I read during the school year as well, but in the summer it's to a completely different level. I get to read to excess, which is awesome. Before I get started, I wanted to share with you one of the books that I'm reading right now that I'm really enjoying, called A Game of Thrones. You may have heard of the HBO series that they have. They just finished their 2nd season. I unfortunately have already watched both seasons, and I'm only in the first book, so it's very unlike me. So I'm reading stuff that I already know about, but I'm still enjoying myself and learning new things. So I'm excited to get through this book and the next book and then move on to the third and find out what happens. So I definitely recommend this. If you're reading anything that you really recommend, please contact me on my contact page or connect with me on Twitter or Facebook and give me your recommendation, because I would love to have more books to read for my last few weeks of summer vacation. Now, I know most schools have some type of reading event or program or awareness week or something like that that goes on during the school year. You at least have one most of the time. And so I wanted to share with you some ways that you can, as a school counselor, make it even extra special for your school and for your students. You may remember a post that I had a while ago during our Dr. Seuss week, and I made t-shirts that I wore, one for each day of the week, and I picked Dr. Seuss stories that had specific messages that I like to share with my students. And so, for example, I made one of the Sneetches, and if you don't know the story of the Sneetches, it's where there are plain belly Sneetches and star belly Sneetches, and the star belly Sneetches think that they're better. And so they don't invite the plain belly Sneetches to their parties, and they treat them badly. They refuse to be friends with each other or even to get to know each other. And so throughout the course of the book, they learn a lesson and treat each other with respect. And it's one of my absolute favorite stories, so I definitely wanted to make a shirt of that. And so what I did is I just bought one of those packs of white t-shirts. You can find them at any store that would have, I guess you could get it at a craft store, but I got it at one of our local stores, kind of like a Walmart or a Meijer. I don't know if you have Meijer where you're at. I think it's more like a regional thing for the Ohio area, but a place like that. And I just use paint markers, because if you use permanent marker or even paint with a paintbrush, the permanent marker doesn't really work as well, I don't think, and you get weird color marks. And then if you use a paint with a paintbrush, you don't have a lot of control. So I wanted something that kind of blended the control of a permanent marker with the vibrancy of the paint. And so I found painters. They come in different packs. This is just one of the color packs that I had. And you can get different, I guess there's like medium points, fine points, different tips, marker tips. So they have a ton of different colors, and so you can pretty much do anything that you would want to do or anything that you can think of. Now, I know a lot of people contacted me after I posted those pictures of the t-shirts that I drew, and they said, well, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'd be able to draw. With the type of t-shirt that it is, you could print out the picture, slide it underneath, and trace it, but if you're still feeling unsure and you think, I really don't even have the time for that, or I don't have the confidence to get that done, I have another option for you. I heard about a site called outofprintclothing.com, and I'm actually wearing one of their products. You can't really tell, but it's a Pride and Prejudice t-shirt. One of my favorite authors, Jane Austen. And they sell tote bags, stationery, phone cases, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all different kinds of things with book logos on them. So they're usually more out of print book covers, which are really cool, and they are very artsy and striking. But they're also very comfortable. They are made to be very soft, especially the t-shirts and the sweatshirts. So I definitely recommend them on that point. But also what's really cool about outofprintclothing.com is that for every item that you buy, they donate a book to a community in need through their partner Books for Africa. So you get to help out a community and also help out your own community, your school community, by promoting reading. And you can do it with your absolute favorite books. They have men's sizes, they have women's sizes, and kids sizes as well. So maybe that could even be a cool way to have, like, if you have incentives for some type of, I don't know if you have a raffle or you're having some type of contest or something like that, that could be a cool prize for kids to get. Also, I mean, it's something really small, but their tags that they have that hook onto the shirt look like the old school library cards where you'd have the stamp that would tell you when it was due and also a history of everybody that had had it, which is pretty cool. So you can use these as bookmarks and save the tag that it comes with. And it gives you a little bit of information on the back, the mission of outofprintclothing.com, and I guess where your money is going once you buy something from them. They consistently add different t-shirt designs to their catalog, and they're all really, really cool. I feel like I could spend a ridiculous amount of money there, like I could probably most places, because when I look at things, I see the possibilities of what they could be used for. And as a school counselor, you're involved in everything, and your job is to really help the climate of your building. And so I'm always looking at things through that lens. And when you do, there are infinite number of ways that you could spend your money. But I think this is a very worthwhile way to do so, and it's not too expensive. You may have to slowly build up your wardrobe, I guess. But even if you decide, buy a tote bag, which I have one. I have the Moby Dick one, which is really cool looking. That's something that you can carry around for the week if you go into the classrooms and things like that. So I definitely recommend it, and I hope that you're all having a wonderful summer. Again, please contact me if you have any great books that you're reading, and we can share them among all of the elementarySchoolCounseling.org readers. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you again for watching this podcast from elementarySchoolCounseling.org. I really appreciate it, and have a great day. Thank you.